Baka Club.
Everybody
Isks!
welcome. So I accidentally cut off Lisa right before she exclaimed that.
Final Fantasy VIII had 4 discs.
Yeah, it had 4 discs. Hold on, I'm gonna do a little bit of research while we're doing this. Hold on one second.
I played Final Fantasy X, and I think it only had 2. I don't know, maybe, possibly. I don't. It might have had 4 discs as well. I don't know. I couldn't get past the first one because it was so long and boring, and I couldn't take hearing that or the music for the enemies when you need to defeat a random enemy that pops up in the middle of your mile-long trek of straight line.
Yeah.
Like, there's a straight road.
Yeah.
And at least 20 enemies on it.
So
Whatever
apparently
it is.
Final Fantasy VIII had 4 discs.
Had.
Or has 4 discs.
Has.
However, it's on sale at Walmart.com for $104.58.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's insane.
Why Walmart?
I have no idea.
What
But
about Amazon?
I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure you can find something on Amazon for cheaper.
I'm sure.
But they don't
it
make.
must be in the original packaging.
Well, it is. Like, did you take a look at that?
No.
Yeah, look at that. That's original packaging. Right there.
Cool.
Yeah, I had this as a child.
Cool.
This exact one too.
Cool.
Yeah. Anyways, so what we're doing right now is continuing through the challenges, and we rage quit here.
Oh yeah.
Full disclosure, Lisa didn't get tilted. It was too early in the recording session to get tilted. Which that's what we did for these whatchamacallit, the search for the Triforce. We went ahead and broke it up into like 2 separate sessions because it was taking way too long. Like,
I think the whole ordeal took like 3 hours.
More like 3.5. Yeah.
3.5 hours. But
Yeah,
I mean, 8 pieces of Triforce. That's a lot of Triforce.
Yeah, so that's why we didn't want to like make full-fledged episodes out of them. Because well, for
especially
starters,
for this monstrosity, it's a
this
50.
this would have taken a lot of editing. I'm just saying that right now. But just the whole Triforce thing would have taken too much time and strength to really get through. Just because once again that's 3 hours of gameplay. Like right now we have
30 episodes of just the Triforce.
Like right now, like not giving away too much of Resident Evil, but I still have like 2 hours that I have to cut through, and but we marked them, which like I said we have a process now. We now have like a full-fledged process. Like we've gotten it down to like a freaking science, almost a science. But
a couple of rooms here, a couple of rooms there, defeat
yeah,
the boss, end the chapter.
Well, the recording part is not the hard part. Like I said, it's just the post. Post is everything, and like, it's just like, oh man, I really want to do this funny edit, but this is gonna take me too long. I don't know how to work Final Cut or
Final Shot or Final Cut.
Whatever the Adobe editing software is. So I just I just use Shotcut.
Oh, poor Link. I ran out of arrows here. And you need arrows to progress. I had to suicide to get out of here. It's dumb.
But you got through that room.
I got through the room, but...
And then you drink grandma's soup.
Then I drink grandma's soup, and then
twice, by accident.
By accident, and then I can't defeat these guys without the arrows, and...
Well, I mean, there's a way that you can get around them with the sword. But I took over the controller and I tried to do it, but I couldn't.
Even the Mighty Ben couldn't do it.
Oh my goodness! Don't call me the Mighty Ben. By the way, that used to be my my username.
Really?
For things. On PS4, I'm known as the Mighty Ben Ben.
That's cute.
Yeah. Which I don't know why I discontinued it. Just because I don't like mine. I don't really care too much for my name. You know. I don't care for Ben. On my on like all my Instagram and stuff, it's always like a Real Job Illustrations or Pocho. I just don't like Ben. That's already a thing though. Like I'm pretty sure that person has their screen name as Bean. There's a makeup.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Simply Illogical's boyfriend's name is Ben, and she always calls him
Bean. Which I believe is a reference to that one video that I showed you from Balloon Shop. Hey, Ban. What you got there, Ban? Right. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. My tattoo's in 2 hours. Ah!
Hey.
Yeah. So whenever I get a tattoo, like I always get like
anxious and nervous.
Yeah, I always get anxious, but like.
Well, it's like a painful needle poking you multiple times in a second.
I love it so much.
I mean, it's a
Hurt
good.
me harder, Daddy.
It's a hurt so good.
Daddy.
It hurts so good.
Daddy.
No, mommy.
Daddy.
Mommy.
Depends on the day.
Okay.
Yeah. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So the reason why a lot of okay, so the 4-disc thing, right? What it was is that
the game was too big.
Yeah, the game was way too big, so they had to break it up into multiple discs. And actually, Square Enix, I believe, I'm not sure. I know I have a
200-hour game.
It was a long game, yeah.
Oh my god.
No, I'm not gonna do the research right now. But yeah,
a typical Zelda game's 40 hours.
Yeah, no, these games were intense. Like they were really, really, really long. But like I said, oh, okay, so.
They were super long, but for 4 discs, give me an open world, please.
Resident Evil 4 was 2 discs.
Oh.
Originally on GameCube.
That's GameCube.
Well, still, that was PS1.
Oh, PS1?
Yeah, it was PlayStation 1.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, so okay, so after the PlayStation 2 was released, that's when they stopped doing, like, the multiple disc thing. I believe some games still had the multiple disc thing, but most games were just single discs. Like, Kingdom Hearts, if it was released on the PlayStation 1, it would have been a multiple disc.
Oh, yeah, it's super long.
Oh, yeah. Dude, we should play Kingdom Hearts on the show. But
we need a PlayStation something.
We need a PlayStation something or rather, yeah.
If we get a PlayStation 4, we can get all of them on the same thing, right?
Yeah, well, I don't think you can get 3, but you can get all of the other ones.
Well, not 3, of course.
Yeah, well, 3 is its own, like, ordeal. But by the time that we probably can find a means to get a PS4, maybe it would all be inclusive.
Maybe.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Hey, look, Triforce.
Just gotta wait. Maybe like 6 months. I'll come out with like a package for all.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure that there's a package on like Amazon or something that you can buy, and it has like everything.
Probably.
Which yeah. So this Friday is our last days at work.
Our last day at work.
Yeah.
Everyone at my work is all like, Lisa, we're gonna miss you.
Aww.
Have a good. We wish you luck.
Somebody at work yesterday told me, they were like, we need more Jose's here, and well, because there's a, the guy who was saying it, his best friend is like Jose, and I was just like, yeah, you don't want any more Bens. That's why I'm leaving. And he's like, well, maybe just one Ben. I mean, I'd rather have the Ben here, but. You gotta go. I'm like, that legitimately hurt. Like, I'm just like, if I would have known how you felt, I would have been cooler to you. Well, I mean, it's not that, like, I shrug them off, but it's just kind of like, you know me, like, I'll joke, but, like, I'm not too open with multiple people. Like, there's a guy named Will at my work. I'm cool with Will.
Cool.
Like,
Will's cool.
Well, Will's cool because he's from the hood too, and he's the one that I always give a ride home to, like every once in a while. And it's just like he's been through a lot. He's been through the ringer, and I'm just like, yo, you cut that, stuff, man. Yeah.
We need double magic.
We need double magic. Oh yeah.
We can get double magic.
Wait.
And then we won't have to go through another wind temple situation.
Oh yeah. Wait, you can get double magic too?
You can get double magic from one of the fairies.
Oh, dope. Yeah, we should probably do that before.
Because there's like magic arrows at the end. And then we need a lot of magic. But I do believe Grandma's soup gives you magic.
No.
No?
No.
It didn't?
No?
Booty.
But
just talking a series of grunts.
Well, I mean, that's essentially what we do around the house.
Yeah.
It's just,
Have we talked about Given yet?
No! We
They
haven't
talk
talked-
in a series of grunts. It's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
It's a musical game musicians.
Which we're trying to
Magical musical game
we're trying to workshop how we're doing our anime reviews, because we do want to continue them, but it's just doing the illustrations was a little bit too much work.
They weren't too popular.
Yeah,
we only did 2.
Well, we only did 2, but it was a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, yeah.
And it was a lot of
Oh, the poor fairy. That's what we didn't want on your arm.
Huh?
We caught a fairy right now.
yeah.
And she looks so sad.
Yeah, she does. But yeah. So the reason why we stopped the illustrations, which there was only 2 episodes of, was because one.
It took way too long to produce.
Yeah, it took way too long because I had to record the drawing.
Which takes what, a couple hours?
It takes like 2 to 3 hours, depending on how the piece was. Like the last piece up, it looked good, but it could have looked better. And that's kind of where my mentality is as an artist. It's just like, it looks okay, but it could look better. And I'm just like, and then,
I could draw some once in a while.
And then we have to get together. We have to find a time, which it's a lot harder than it sounds to like actually get time where both of us have the right amount of energy to to
the
record.
energy is a key factor.
Because like we want to be able to hold up a conversation without like getting
Having dead air.
Yeah, dead air, like right.
Uhs or oohs or
Ahs.
ees and oohs.
A series of grunts.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're watching this and if you want to see anime reviews, let us know. Like, shoot us some ideas.
I believe in us.
Yeah.
We can do anime reviews.
Well, no, I know we can do anime reviews. That's not hard. That's not a hard thing. We did it for like a year straight.
For a couple of years straight.
For a couple of years straight. Even when you were at camp, I was still holding down the fort.
Yeah, that was only a couple months.
It was like 5 episodes. I did 5 episodes on
We
my
did
own.
a couple episodes.
Okay, whatever.
You didn't. You missed a few weeks in there.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, because I'm a procrastinator. I'm the idea guy. Like, I am not a producer in any shape or form. I am definitely the idea guy.
The idea guy.
Yeah, I'm definitely the showrunner, but not the producer, I guess. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. Let us know in the comment section down below what you guys think. We're almost done with this last labyrinth, I think.
I mean, anime reviews.
What are they?
Do you want them? Should we do it?
It's like the Mr. Peanut Butter show from BoJack. It's just like Hollywood stars. What are they like? Like blah blah blah. I don't know what it's called.
I forget too.
Yeah.
Season
okay.
3.
The last season that just came out was really, really good.
It was really good.
Yeah, really, really good. And there we go. There's the last one.
Remember, kids, you can't spoil the
Let's
movie
do
that
that
way.
wee
Bye.
bye.